Local ties to a global child porn investigation resulting in thousands of arrests and hundreds of convictions. ABC 2 News' Josie Sturman has details on the internet dragnet.
49-year-old Clifford Clarkson is one of many. The Elkridge native sat behind closed doors, believing no one would ever know he was slowly collecting dozens of illegal videos.
People have, I think, a false sense of security that allows them to engage in these kind of crimes thinking they're not going to get caught.
But an intense 4-year international investigation helped authorities identify 30,000 people from around the world who bought child pornography from 230 websites run by a ring of criminals. Our partner, Scripps Howard News Service, is pulling back the curtain on the effort for the first time, detailing Operation Flicker, which has resulted in hundreds of convictions, some right here in Maryland.
There is no way for them to get that child pornography over their computer without leaving a trail that we're able to trace.
And according to U.S. Attorney Rod Rosenstein, federal authorities were able to trace some of those trails back to Baltimore. ABC 2 News has learned 7 men from our area were snagged in the sting. Among them, a Prince George's County police officer, a staff sergeant with the Army Security Intelligence Unit, and a contractor for the NSA. All were busted, pled guilty, and are now serving at least 4 years behind bars in federal prison for buying child porn from sites the SHNS says have since been shut down following this huge Homeland Security investigation.
There's no innocent explanation for collecting images of child pornography, for collecting images of essentially crimes being committed.
Crimes against children, some as small as toddlers, used and abused as pawns in this sophisticated porn operation.
We can't put the images on the 6 o'clock news, and you can't even describe it in the newspaper. What is in these pictures?
But we can describe the people who bought them. Stanley DeMolin of Odenton was an NSA contractor busted with more than 600 images on his computer. David Manning of Glen Burnie had more than 2,000 child porn pictures and videos. Paul Matthew Green of Solomons was found with nearly 3,000 images on his computer, some involving kids as young as 5. David Larose was a patrol officer for the PG County Police when he admitted to having between 5 and 105 images on his hard drive. Army staffer Jason Michelsen, formerly of Columbia, stored 24 videos and 33 images of child porn on his computer. And Daniel Archer of Columbia not only had child porn, but prosecutors also proved he'd sexually touched 3 young relatives.
People who are involved as customers of the system really are driving that entire industry.
An industry that has taken a severe hit thanks to this federal probe, whose agents told the Scripps Howard News Service is the most significant child porn bust in Internet history. Josie Sturman, ABC 2 News investigators.